KCTV 5 News at 6 o'clock starts now.
I stand here today as a mother fighting against violence for my son, LeGend Taliferro. My family and I support Operation LeGend, and we strongly want our community and everyone else behind us.
The mother of a murdered Kansas City 4-year-old makes an emotional appeal at the White House. Today, President Trump announced an expansion of the federal operation that began here in KC, sending federal agents to both Chicago and Albuquerque. Brad.
But tonight there are others who are questioning the politics of the president's actions. KCTV5's Leslie Aguilar is live tonight with more on what this announcement means and why some people are opposed to it. Leslie?
Brad, right now there's a divide in the black community over Operation LeGend. Many see this as a federal occupation or as a training ground for martial law. But the family of LeGend Taliferro and others see this as an opportunity to get justice for hundreds of homicide victims in Kansas City.
The operation in Chicago will be done as part of Operation LeGend, which was recently launched in Kansas City, Missouri.
Not even a week after federal agents arrived in Kansas City under Operation LeGend, the Trump administration announced its expansion to Chicago, Albuquerque, and possibly other cities.
Operation LeGend is not to harass, it's not to harm or to hurt. It is to help investigate unsolved murders.
CHARRON Powell is 4-year-old LeGend Taliferro's mother, the namesake of the whole operation.
My one and only child, who fought through open heart surgery at 4 months, is gone due to senseless gun violence.
Despite her support of the federal effort to combat crime, there's a large group of protesters against it, including this man who calls himself X.
She wants justice for her son, but when it comes down to it, is like I keep saying, more police does not equal less crime.
He's a leader of Black Rainbow, a group that wants to defund KCPD and get rid of Police Chief Rick Smith. He equates Operation LeGend with what's going on in Portland.
There was a group of protesters that got snatched by unmarked police cars on Friday in Kansas City. They were denied access to the lawyers and held over for 24 hours.
KCPD says there were 11 arrests that night and 7 people were held on an investigative hold for potential charges, but no federal agents were involved. Attorney Stacey Shaw was also at that Friday protest. She believes KCPD is emboldened to escalate protests now that federal agents are in town.
The FBI, DEA, ATF, ICE, all of those federal agencies have a really bad reputation in Black and brown communities for a reason. And so there is a lack of trust for a reason.
She now has a helmet with a face shield to wear in continued protests where she expects to be tear gassed by police. While protesters continue to call for the feds to leave, LeGend's mother vows her continued support.
One thing about LeGend, he was exciting. He loved basketball. He was a ball of joy. And I want his legacy to live on, and I want us to continue to fight against violence and also get justice for my son and others.
Now, KCPD says of the 11 people who were arrested in this area on Friday night, 1 of them was charged with 4th-degree assault of an officer, and 4 others were charged with misdemeanors. Reporting live downtown, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV 5 News.